Today we are going to be taking a look at mob elites, which can be found in vaults, spawning almost randomly from the ceiling. It looks pretty funky when that happens, but there's multiple ones that you can get, and we're going to be taking a look at all of them today. There are 9 types of elites you can get in the vault. We have an elite husk, a zombie, spider, skeleton, wither skeleton, stray, enderman, drowned, or witch. The most common elites you can get are the husk, zombies, skeletons, drowned, and even spiders, although these are a bit rarer. What you don't have to worry about in the beginning is the enderman and the witch. These you're not going to get until later on in your progression with the vault hunters. If you've already done a couple of vaults, you might have encountered elites already, and you are aware that they spawn with other mobs around them that are from the same category. So if you were to get a Husk Elite, it would have other husks around it. So without further ado, let's take a look at them, see how much health they have and what they look like. Now I went into survival for this to show you better how they work, but the husks around them, it's not as many as you would get in a vault, but that also depends on your vault level. And I'm 55, so the Husk Elite looks a little bit different than what it's gonna look when you first get it. But that is the elite, and you basically just have to get them out of the way. And husks can give you hunger, as we can see that's affecting me right now. That is the first elite. For the next elite we're going to take a look at, we have the zombie. And of course this can also spawn with baby zombies, which are a bit more annoying than normal ones. There is a lot of grass in this biome, so this doesn't help me. But that is the zombie elite. It obviously has a bit more health than a normal one. And you can encounter those in the vault. Right, the next elite we're going to take a look at is the spider one. And this one, once we kill it, is going to have little spiderlings running around, which is very annoying. And it's, you're going to see how it looks. That's the spider. Fancy schmancy, and then we hit it. In the vault it goes for you immediately, you don't have to wait for it like that. And then these are all the itsy bitsy spiders, apparently. That's their actual name, I didn't even know that. Yeah, but they attack you once you hit them, which is not nice. And they are very annoying. They can fit through 1 block gaps, so you have to be careful with these ones. I didn't spawn normal spiders around it, but the spider elite, as all the other elites so far, spawns with normal spiders around it. So it's not alone. Next we have the elite skeleton spawn. This also spawns with other skeletons. They don't necessarily have to carry bows, they can carry swords as well as in the vault. But you can try to dodge around it. Bows are fairly powerful in vault hunters, so it is a bit harder to deal with than other elites. Next we have a wither skeleton elite, and this one, as you can see, it's very scary looking. Not the nicest, but you can take care of it. It also spawns with the skeletons around it, so yep, you just have to take care of it. It will not spawn with the bow, so that is at least the good part of it. Next we have a stray elite, and this is another archer. It also spawns with other strays around it, just like that, and you just have to shoot them and hope you make it out. Next elite is the Enderman Elite. Right, this guy is one of the hardest ones to fight along with the witch. But like I said, you're not gonna get it very soon. It has a ton more health than the other ones, even though we're in the overworld, so things are a bit easier here than they would be in a vault. But that is a harder one to deal with, especially considering it has other endermen spawning around it. Almost last, we have the elite drowned. This is similar to how the husks and zombies elites are. Nothing that different about it, other than it is a drowned. And it also spawns with smaller drowns around it. And for our last elite for the day, we have the witch elite. Right, this one is harder to deal with. Witches in general are very annoying. So the potions are not something anybody appreciates. As you can see, she throws poison at you and damage pots. She can also heal. So yeah, not nice. Most definitely not nice. But with that, those are all the elites. Now, that is the showcase part of it. That's all the elites, how they look like, how they act, and what happens when you start damaging them, which is basically different only for the spider. But now we're going to be taking them in the vault and see how we fare against them, basically. So this is going to be the spider. There we go. And it goes for us immediately. And as you can see, it has more health than in the overworld. It's taking way longer to kill it, and the tiny spiders are going to spawn immediately after, which they are not nice at all. But that's the elite spider. Then we have the drowned, which, yet again, more health than in the overworld. It doesn't have range attacks, so that is good. And now we have the elite skeleton, which doesn't spawn with a bow. So it's not gonna shoot at you, which is great. And with that, those are all the elites. Now that you've actually seen how they are in the vaults and that they have a bit more health, I'm hoping next time you run into them, you'll know how to deal with them. They do give you way more XP than normal mobs, so it's a good idea to try and kill them when you see them, instead of running away. I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the showcase.